Hey y'all, Daniel Aaron here, your guide to vibrant living, and this is such an important topic. Facebook Live Mini, I shall be very brief here with you to say that how is it that we end up getting out of our practice even though we know that it's good for us, that we feel better when we do it? Well, a couple of things happen. We get bored, we get busy, or we forget that actually part of the reason we're feeling so good is the practices that are supporting us to do that. We start feeling really good, and we say, it doesn't matter, meditate, yoga, practice, exercise, writing, forget it. And then we start feeling like, hey, you know what, I'm not up to my most vibrant self. I'm not up to who I could be. I'm a little more irritated. And that's a clue, that's a signal to say, all right, what's going on? So number one way to get back on is the greatest leverage of all, pain and pleasure, to associate, not just here, really feel, when I don't practice, what are the repercussions? What are the impact? Do I lose energy? Do I lose clarity? Do I lose connection? Am I more irritable? These are the things that it costs me when I don't practice. And on the flip side, when I do I feel more energized, more alive, more of a sparkle in my eye, more able to be with what happens in the day without being reactive to it, right? And the more we feel that and really notice, I'm grumpy right now, all right, did I practice? Or, I feel great. You know what, that's partially related to my meditation this morning. So that's one big key, is to really feel into it. Two is when we are feeling ourselves losing energy for it or not as excited about our practice, is to shake it up. Find some variety in it. So if I do yoga practice normally in my living room, well, you know what, I'm going to go to a class, or I'm going to go to the beach and do it. Whatever is something that will make it exciting. You know what, I've had enough yoga practice. I'm going to go for a bike ride. That's my yoga, my movement today. Whatever works for you. And that brings us, my friends, to the last point, which is exactly that, whatever works for you. You, like me, are probably not 100% devoted to spiritual practice, not meditating 8 hours a day, practicing yoga 5 hours a day. We have lives, we have families, we have jobs, we have responsibilities. So for us, what in the Indian system would be called a householder, as opposed to a renunciate, a sannyasin. For us, what's key with spiritual practice is to fit spiritual practice, into our life, rather than feel like our life is suffering because our practice is so big and I can't keep up with it. No. Our practice is there to make our lives better, to make it easier. Right? So, find what works for you. My most exciting spiritual practice, some of you all know, the Fantastic Four. 4 components to it. Sometimes it doesn't work to do all 4 in a row. Sometimes it doesn't work to do it in the morning, even though I get the most benefits out of it that way. I can enjoy it the rest of the day. Whatever works. Better done than perfect. Find a way so that it works for you. Right? And when you get the pleasure-pain part of it in there, that gives you intrinsic motivation where you're naturally drawn to it rather than trying to force yourself. Right? We get to practice and it makes our life better. All right, that's it for you. If you got any questions, let me know. If you want more info, or you want to get into the Fantastic Four with us in our sangha, we are rocking, and I would love to have you with us. I'll put some information down in the comments. Thanks, y'all.